Goedemiddag. Hoe gaat het ermee?
Goedemiddag. Goed. En met jou?
Uitstekend, dank je.
Yeah? Wow, that's really good. That's a lot, actually.
Welcome to Warsaw. First of all, we hadn't expected it so early, 2 weeks after Eurovision Song Contest. So why it happened so quickly?
Well, I got a lot of great response from Poland, so I thought, why not visit soon? Yes.
Wow, we are really grateful for that. And still, coming for many places in Europe, are you still a small town boy? Or already getting used to big cities, interviews and celebrities around?
No, but the fact that I don't get used to it makes me enjoy it more, actually, because I don't really, I like things to be unexpected and never know where you're going to end up or where you're going to go. Oh yeah, I like it that way. So still the small town boy making his way through this world, actually.
But what helped you most in believing in yourself during the whole journey to Eurovision Song Contest? Your state of mind, the strength of your music, people around like Ilse?
Yeah, definitely my team. Yeah, people around me like Ilse, but also the backing vocalists who were there all the time, who really calmed me down, relaxed my nerves. And we did that together. It really feels, the whole performance, those 3 minutes on that stage really feels like a team effort. Even though it's me sitting behind the piano and you can only see me, there's a lot of work by others put into it. And that teamwork, that sense of teamwork that made me focus that much, yeah.
And to change history after 44 years, the victory for the Netherlands. But let's be honest, biggest name than yours, like Anouk, like Ilse, like Trintje, they represented the Netherlands, and suddenly you came and you won.
Yeah, which is
how you realize with your achievement of what you've done?
Well, I do realize what happened, yeah. But it's still crazy. It's still I don't think I will ever be able to get used to the fact that I wrote history. I don't think I'll ever gonna feel it that way. But that's good. Let's not feel it that way. So I'll just be like the small town boy, So yeah, I really appreciate like what you're saying. Like you wrote history, but at the same time, it's like, what? Did I write history? What? Whoa, that's a lot to do. that's a big thing. Thank you. But I'm so proud of what we did. So at the same time, I realize it's also like a teamwork. Everything we've done there, we wrote history. I like to say that better, yeah.
The Netherlands was excited before your Tel Aviv appearance.
Yeah.
And a lot of radio stations play your song.
Yes.
Do you believe still in the power of music in radio, or is it important for you?
It is. To me, it is, yes. I see the value of both Spotify and radio and television, so the kind of older media and the new generation media. I think the combination will reach a bigger audience than only being on one of each. So, yes, radio is definitely really valuable also for like all the people who are just like sitting in their cars, driving to home or driving to work. It's just nice to have that radio on and to have like almost like live vibe instead of just playing songs on Spotify. I think both would work. It's kind of that Netflix and watching live television thing. So on Netflix you can decide what you watch, but on live television it's kind of like you can sit down, relax, and just let it happen. So I do think that a lot of people value that for radio as well. So I think, yeah, definitely really valuable.
And now radio industry will expect your album. What album? I mean, are you gonna
I didn't
release?
say album yet. No. I haven't mentioned album actually because I think in 2019 we should just like release singles first. So that's what I'm focusing on now. And of course, I'm an artist who likes to like release an album in the future, but I can't say anything about that yet. So first, like new songs. This summer I will be going into the studio to record new songs, make new music, and there will definitely be a song released this year. But let's just do it one by one.
Step
see
by
what
step.
happens. Yeah.
And right, this journey you've just came from, what experience you have for yourself as an artist? You have new thoughts about the industry, people, journalism, stage. What you've learned from Eurovision Song Contest so far?
Everything. But the most valuable thing I learned from Eurovision is being yourself under great pressure, and that's a thing that takes like a lot of thought, actually, like overthinking things and not trying to like even overthink the overthinking things, you know, like it's kind of a world that you get into, and sticking to yourself, just trying to keep being you. That's the thing that I learned in Eurovision, and the good part is the more I was me, the more the crowd and the audience, the Eurovision public loved it. So that's what I really learned from Eurovision.
Being honest is one.
Being honest is number one you should do. Whenever people ask me, what should we do next year for our country to make it happen? Or I got that a lot from UK journalists, and I just said someone who's open and who's willing to share a story and be honest, and someone who is just who he is or she is.
Do you think that your song, or Salvador Sobrar's song, your victories with very simple, beautiful ballad, may change the attitude of the general media who see the Eurovision Song Contest kind of kitsch?
I hope it will, yes. I hope it will definitely, and I think it won't be only because a ballad song won, but more like or like a song won instead of a performance. There were more songs this year. It was like Michaela Camilla and Soldi Mahmoud, who really set a kind of tone, and I think it would be really valuable for the Eurovision to work up to that, standard of sending someone the country is actually proud of, instead of something kitsch or like performance, really like showy based and trying to make a song happen with all kinds of elements. But instead of that, just have a look at the artist, have a look at the song, and make everything around it happen from a music point of view. So I hope Eurovision will change in that way, not trying to fix songs, but trying to work from the song within.
And personal question. Loving is a losing game. There is still a hope?
There is hope, yes. Unfortunately, this story was based on someone who I had lost when I was younger. For her, there was no hope anymore, so that was my starting point. She longed for her love of her life to come back until the day she died, and he never did. So that was the hope part that I, in Arcade, cannot reach, actually, and that's what I describe in the lyrics. But I'm really happy. So personally, really happy in love, so nothing to be worried about. I just love to sing songs and tell stories.
Good luck with your career, and thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having this interview.
Dank je wel.
Dank je wel.